So from my own journaling, I discovered that my processes were extremely thorough, and I was doing everything pre and post trade that helped me collect all the relevant data. And so I was doing the right work. The issue that, I discovered is that I recognized that FOMO and euphoria were creeping into my decision making. So for example, in the morning, I'm analyzing position for London session, and I'm recording all the right things. But as I'm recording this, part of me got really excited when analyzing and journaling this position, and that euphoria of, geez, if I take this trade that I see is going to play out, and it actually does play out that way, then that's a good, 3 to 4%, which again is reasonable. So I'm not being reasonable in what I'm thinking about, but it's more about, this initial emotion that comes up when I'm thinking about this, and I start thinking about, the payout that I can get from this, and what will I do with that payout, and that's fine. That's an emotion. It's natural. You can't stop that from happening. So, but it's the awareness of, okay, this is happening, and what I then found was what this would translate into, or what it would materialize as, is this fear now at execution. Analyzing a position is one thing, but then following through and taking that trade as per the plan, obviously in the best possible way you can, is a whole different step of the process. And so I was bringing a lot of this fear into the execution stage of, my trading, and that would, materialize as premature entries. So FOMO, fear of missing out, and then subsequently rushing a position to then result in taking 2-3 losses before the actual position that goes. And instead of closing out, 3%, you now actually only net, 1.5 or 1% on the same position because you've taken all these losses. And that's if you even take the winning position instead of just the losses before that.